Greetings YouTube, my name is Merlot, and today we're going to be talking about the silver rim spectacles. I'm just going to be calling them the silver spectacles, just for relaxing terms, and we're going to be talking about crafting, we're going to be talking about comparisons, and of course we're going to have a little discussion about this, because I think it's actually a very, very unique item. I think it's actually going to be a must-build item. So with that guys, let's dive right into this and figure this out. Today's sources will be provided by WotV Calc, by Bismarck, and of course, WotVTools.github. Great, amazing sources. Make sure you try to provide a little bit of help whenever you can. So with that, let's get right into the crafting video. Good news, everybody. This is probably one of the easiest accessories to craft. Now, no matter what version that you pick, of course, don't pick Vital. You'd either go for aim or maybe a critical if you have a mage in mind that already has a ton of auto hits. First thing that comes to mind is like Yuna or Kilfei. Each one of these, you are on average almost ready to max out these items without even trying. Like, these are absolutely amazing type of growth stats, and yeah, look at this. Just the aim is maxed out, or sorry, the aim version, HP, TP, AP, evade, and crit is maxed out. On average, your evade's probably going to be 4 or 4 under from cap, which can be easily fixed by hammers or accessories, or the accuracy seals. I'll boost up to 25 on average, and then you have to just only toss 1 hammer in. And then critical's the same story, but critical, you're 12 out of 13 accuracy, and then it is 11 out of 12 crit. Now, like I said, if you go equipment pass, you've maxed it out. Congrats, yay. The only thing that's going to be difficult about this is the fact that it requires 2,570 of the new resource, the abdominal wings. They gotta get us somewhere, guys. They always get us with these new resources, just like those glow seeds. Just like those glow seeds. So let's go talk a little bit more in depth about what this glass does. Now, we did see the stats in the previous section. It doesn't give any magic. The main difference is accuracy or crit. 26 accuracy, or it's what was it? 12 accuracy and 13 crit. The one big difference is between this and most other items is the passive effects. So let's go look at them and the +5. So when you acquire it, you get a blind resistance 20% to self. That's a pretty nifty thing. It's not really game breaking. There's not too many units that give blind off unless you're running into an evasion team. I think one of the biggest selling points of this is the fact that you have increased spirit penetration by 20%, which is absolutely amazing. Now, a lot of people are probably going like, wow, this is going to be great on my units such as like Black Rose Helena, and I would actually like to take a second to swerve this conversation a little bit away from Black Rose Helena and say there's another unit that is desperately in need of accuracy. And you're probably wondering, what unit is that? That's Rain. If you guys didn't notice, Rain is this really wants to be focused on any type of faith using user, and a lot of units already have an auto hit. Black Rose Helena has an auto hit, Yuna has an auto hit, the Valentine Slayer has an auto hit, but there's other magic users such as Rain who does not have an auto hit. This is an amazing accessory for him, because not only do you get that, the accuracy that he desperately needs, but he also gets a spirit penetration 20%, which will actually help him with some of his damage. Now, like I said, it really depends on if you're going to be throwing him more into a damage roll or if more into a tank roll, sub red mage or sub Knight of Red Shell. It's totally up to you, but I just want to point out that +5, the spirit pen 20% on an accessory, that opens up a lot of cool different doors. The only other item that I believe that we had was Chell's TMR. So if you are going to be using Chell's TMR, this is not an item to be using, to be pairing with her, because unfortunately the large benefit of Chell's TMR would be overwritten by this effect. So it's just some thought for some food, or food for thought. One of those two. All right, let's go into the comparisons. All right, so we're going to be comparing the silvered rim spectacles with the Alexandrite ring and the wolf mask. The most comparable stat is the accuracy. The silvered rimmed spectacles get a plus 25 accuracy, Alexandrite ring gets a plus 40 accuracy, and the wolf mask gets plus 30 accuracy. While this seems really bad, the spectacles is actually very, very good for mages. The reason why plus 20 blind resistance is actually very good is most likely because you are running a mage at 97 faith. Usually when units are running at 97 faith, blind is very susceptible to hit these mages, and if you're running a mage that does not have a 100% auto hit move, they are most likely going to be considered dead if they get blinded. And not only does that really go into mages, but then they tack on the spirit penetration 20%, just like if we didn't really knew if it was for mages already. Now it's definitely for mages. The Alexandrite ring gets a plus 5 elemental resistance to all, and that's amazing for any bruisers or tanks, because there's not a lot of gear in here that gives elemental resistance besides the luminous ring, the blaze ring, and the tide ring. It's also fair to note that this effect will stack on with the other elemental rings, as this is a specific stat of all elemental resistances up by 5, not by a specific elemental resistance up by a certain percent. And then we have Wolf Mask, which unfortunately doesn't have any other type of buffs, but it does give a plus 20 dexterity bonus, which might be good for a little bit of a crit team. Overall, I really think that the Silvered Spectacles will be replacing any use of Alexandrite Ring when it comes to mages in general. I definitely think this is a great item to have. I'm going to be personally building mine in the accuracy. Plus 25 accuracy is a huge bonus. And if I really wanted to put it on like a unit or something, maybe I would build a critical version, but right now I'm probably going to be aiming for 2 of these aims. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys enjoyed this content, please consider the thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. If you have any feedback or whatnot, please put it in the comments. I'd love to hear all the comments. I read almost every single comment. And yeah, with that being said, guys, I want everyone to have a good day and enjoy the rest of your week. See you guys.